Welcome to the Law Office of Brian F. Fagan podcast, where we empower Texas families today through knowledge and compassion. How do Texas alimony laws actually work, and will you find yourself paying or receiving support after your divorce? This T-chart contrasts the pop culture idea of alimony on the left, an automatic, permanent lifestyle subsidy awarded to a lower-earning spouse, against how the law actually operates in Texas. Expecting that television definition will leave divorcing couples completely shocked when they step into a Texas courtroom. The state does not even use the word alimony in its official proceedings. Instead, the legal framework is called spousal maintenance. Spousal maintenance operates as a highly restrictive, strictly court-ordered financial safety net. It exists to prevent destitution during a transition, never as a permanent entitlement to a past standard of living. Because court-ordered support in Texas is the exception rather than the rule, preparing for divorce means abandoning assumptions and learning the actual statutory hurdles required to protect your financial future. Before a judge even considers the length of your marriage, the requesting spouse must clear a strict foundational hurdle. They must prove they lack sufficient property to provide for themselves. The court defines property comprehensively. It includes the marital assets awarded during the final property division. You cannot sit on a large asset award, like a funded retirement account or liquid cash, and successfully demand monthly support. The legal standard used to evaluate this is called minimum reasonable needs. This standard covers basic survival expenses, housing, food, health insurance, and basic transportation. It explicitly excludes lifestyle maintenance, luxury expenses, and high-end vehicle payments. The burden of mathematical proof falls entirely on the requesting spouse. They must present detailed, verified budgets to justify these basic expenses. A long marital history and lower earning capacity do not guarantee a payout. You must objectively prove a financial inability to survive post-divorce before the court will move forward. This decision tree shows the 4 specific legal pathways available once you clear that initial minimum needs threshold. The first pathway requires the marriage to have lasted 10 years or more. However, length of marriage alone is insufficient. The spouse must also prove they currently lack the ability to earn enough income to survive. The second pathway is the family violence exception, which completely waives the 10-year marriage requirement. This pathway requires an actual criminal conviction or deferred adjudication for family violence committed within 2 years of filing or while the divorce is pending. The third pathway applies if an incapacitating physical or mental disability prevents the spouse from earning a living. The fourth pathway applies if the requesting spouse is the primary custodian of a child of the marriage who requires substantial care due to a physical or mental disability. Time married does not automatically yield financial support. You must provide strict documented proof of a qualifying crisis to force the court's hand. If you successfully prove eligibility, the court applies a rigid formula to cap the exact payment amount. This bar graph illustrates how that calculation works. The first metric the court calculates is
You cannot receive more than $5,000 a month in court-ordered maintenance, regardless of the paying spouse's wealth. Next, the court enforces duration limits. Texas aims to provide a temporary runway for financial independence, not a lifelong pension. For eligible marriages lasting between 10 and 20 years, maintenance is capped at a 5-year maximum. For marriages lasting between 20 and 30 years, the maximum limit extends to 7 years. And for marriages exceeding 30 years, payments top out at a 10-year maximum. Regardless of the timeline ordered by the judge, maintenance terminates immediately if the recipient remarries or cohabitates in a romantic relationship. Because of these strict mathematical limits, high net worth recipients will face a severe drop in their standard of living, while paying spouses gain absolute legal protection from a complete financial drain. If you're researching Texas alimony laws and want to understand how they apply to your situation, visit brianfagan.com or schedule a confidential consultation with our team. There is an alternative to the state's restrictions: contractual alimony. This is a private agreement reached through negotiation and settlement rather than a judge's order. The primary benefit here is flexibility. Couples can entirely bypass the state's rigid $5,000 PAPs and maximum duration limits to craft terms that work for their specific estate. The critical trade-off is that contractual alimony is governed entirely by contract law, not Chapter 8 of the Family Code. In practice, this means a private contract cannot be enforced by holding the paying spouse in contempt of court, and you cannot threaten jail time for missed payments. You trade the ironclad enforcement protections of the state for total financial flexibility. This makes contractual alimony a powerful tool, but one reserved for highly strategic or amicable settlements. For the paying spouse fearing a lifetime financial drain, the strict statutory caps offer definitive, legally enforceable boundaries. The law protects your income from indefinite exposure. For the receiving spouse fearing destitution, you must aggressively document your true minimum needs from day one. Assuming support will be granted automatically is a dangerous misstep. Miscalculating your post-divorce budget based on pop culture assumptions about alimony will leave you financially exposed when the final decree is signed. Navigating Chapter 8 unrepresented carries high risks. It frequently results in the requesting spouse failing their burden of mathematical proof, or agreeing to a private contract that proves unenforceable later. Understanding these strict limits replaces panic with strategy. Successfully navigating GARDA requires an upfront investment in expert legal counsel to translate your needs into actionable proof. This checklist outlines your immediate action steps. Evaluate your individual and marital assets to accurately gauge your baseline needs. Subscribe to the podcast, and please share this episode with anyone currently navigating a Texas divorce. Visit our website or call 281-810-9760 to start making informed financial decisions. Thank you for listening to the Law Office of Brian Vaden podcast, where families find freedom and peace of mind through education and expert legal care. For more information or to schedule your free consultation, visit our website or call 281-810-9760 today. Taking all of these deliberate legal steps transforms the terrifying unknown of post-divorce finances into a predictable, manageable transition.